Every individual, regardless of their background or abilities, possesses unique strengths and areas of opportunity. Bloom's Skills Center recognizes and nurtures these attributes as fundamental for personal development, achieving potential, and contributing meaningfully to community.
Our mission is essentially that we support young adults living with intellectual and developmental exceptionalities. 18 to 30 is our primary group right now. We're hoping to expand in the future, but then we help them, support them not only build life skills that will help them for independence in their life, but also to help them transition into employment within the community.
Founder and executive director Amber Potter's son Bailey is a young adult who lives with autism. When he turned 18, they realized the lack of resources and services for young adults in trying to continue to learn and develop skills to find meaningful employment.
When Bailey turned 18, my choices was to either do I just help my son, but I have the knowledge and the capacity to help his peers, right? So then, and we as a family are able to accommodate that, right? And not all families are. A lot of parents are just trying to get through and just trying to survive. Our goal was, when we opened this, we wanted to have an educational based program to help work towards employment, which is what college is, which is what university is, right? Is that you go to school in order to learn how to do a certain job or profession. And so that's what we wanted to build, but we also wanted to make it accessible to every young person.
Upon entry into the program, all participants start to learn the fundamentals of both gardening and kitchen skills. The 3B program teaches participants how to grow and maintain a garden from start to finish, including seed starting, composting, companion planting, weeding, and watering.
We actually had a young person, I shouldn't say that. We've had several that really enjoy the outside aspect. And in addition, we have a lot of students that, because of their exceptionalities, there's a lot of sensory overload. And the garden's actually quite a peaceful place. And we noticed that even from a therapeutic perspective of having it in combination with our cooking program, where this can be quite busy, a lot of people, a lot of sensory input, starting off the day in the garden can sometimes help someone mentally set right. But yes, we've had students that are interested strictly in agriculture. Actually, one of our students, we transitioned after our program into the Loving Spoonful community farm training program. So for those that are interested in continuing in agriculture, we definitely encourage that. And then we work again in conjunction with other community for them to be able to expand and learn that knowledge.
The Community Cafe is their social enterprise, which also provides the opportunity for skills-based programming. It is a community space to grab coffee and a healthy lunch for park and ride commuters, welcoming hub for local residents, and a healthy refueling option for sports teams that use the arena.
The food is amazing. So one of the things we do with food is that we stick with a vegan vegetarian diet. That's for a couple of reasons. Meat is hard to learn with because it's very precarious. So because we're a learning center primarily, we want to make sure that we're creating a safe area for them to learn without posing any risks to anybody. So removing meat from the equation really helps to take away some of that pressure. So it makes it an easier learning environment. Plus, we get a lot of customers that are really excited that we have vegan and vegetarian options. You should see people's faces when they're like, I don't suppose any of the pastries are vegan, are they? And we're like, oh, they're all vegan. And they're like, oh. And then they buy like 12 of them. They're so excited.
This program is run through community cooperation and support. Volunteers, teachers, and parents are crucial to the success of the program. This is also a great opportunity for high school students looking for community hours or a job through the Canada Summer Jobs Grant.
I thought it was such an amazing concept. Yeah, I just think it's an amazing opportunity to build my skills and just develop as a person, if nothing else. No one in my family has any of these exceptionalities. And so being able to work and build relationships with all of these students has been amazing to me to sort of gain perspective on how they see the world and, how I can help just general people in society that I might encounter. It's just teaching me a lot of patience And then working with the students, I'm like also getting to know a lot more about like how different people can interact with each other.
Encouraging environments like Bloom's Skill Center provides the necessary support and resources to help individuals harness their strengths and work on their opportunities for improvement emotionally, physically, intellectually, and socially.
For a lot of these young adults, they're not only coming out and getting this training for the first time, but for a lot of them, this is their first experience out of high school. And this is their first experience where they're not depending on their immediate support network. They're coming out independently. So because of that, we also see a lot of people that are coming into their own awareness of themselves at the same time.
The biggest thing that we see is what we call immeasurable skills. And so a lot of students come in, and you're talking about a population of people that have often been discouraged in their life. And so being able to come in, you see then a sense of pride, a sense of accomplishment as they learn skills. And so that's what we do it for, right? Is that piece where they're like part of the community, right? That's what a community is contribution from everyone.
For WPBS Weekly, I'm Gail Paquette.